Okay, so don't start stressing if you haven't started to already plan for this year. I know you're seeing all kind of stuff on social media about mamas who have all their plans done and they maybe even started school this week and you haven't even thought about it. It's okay, mamas, it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna simplify the process so that you could literally start tomorrow if you want, okay? All right, so first of all, think about what are your priorities? What's the why? Why are you homeschooling in the first place? Okay, so you're gonna write down those 2 or 3 reasons, your why, your priorities, and that is what you're gonna focus on this year, okay? That's what you're gonna plan to do every single day. Those are your priorities, that's your why, okay? So you're gonna start there. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you are going to create goals for each of your students. So you're going to create an academic goal for each student, a spiritual goal for each student, a personal goal for each student, and a physical goal for each student. All right. Once you do that, those are the things that you're going to focus on with each of those kids. So let's say that one of your kids, you just can't handle it anymore, that they don't put periods in their sentences, right? Okay. And so that's what you're going to focus on with that child this year. You're going to focus on writing and making sure that they can write complete and total sentences with periods and punctuations and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then maybe one kid, total malfunction again. That's kind of how your planning goes though, right? Okay, so let's try again. There we go. All right, so let's say one kid never goes outside. And so that's gonna be their physical goal for this year. They're gonna get some more exercise in their life. Maybe spiritual goal, one kid can't sit still when you guys do your morning time devotion. So that's gonna be his spiritual goal for this year, to help him sit for 5-10 minutes while you guys do a Bible study together. So come up with an academic goal for each student, a spiritual goal, a personal goal, and a physical goal. And that's what you're gonna plan to do with each of those kids. At least every single week, you're gonna work on those things, okay? Then come up with a family goal. What I mean by that is, if you've been homeschooling for a while, what's the one thing that you really wanna do well every year and it just fails every single year? That's going to be your family goal this year. So maybe it's read aloud. Maybe you have a total intention of reading aloud every single day with your kids and you don't. That's going to be your family goal this year, and that's what you're going to concentrate on. You're going to do that every single day. All right. So figure out, what is that one thing that you want to do with the family, you always wanted to do with the family, the thing that you fail at each year that you want to succeed in this year. Okay. And you're going to plan to do that on a daily basis. So you put that in your plans, okay? Now, if you are a classical or a Charlotte Mason kind of a homeschooler, you're gonna start with your history. So think about what era of history, what time period you wanna focus on this year, and that's gonna be a framework. So everything is gonna come off of that. So your read alouds, your projects, your field trips, all that kind of stuff. So use your history as your framework. So start there. Okay, if you are an unschooler or you're an eclectic kind of a homeschooler, then you're going to start with your sciences or what your kids are interested in. Okay, so that's going to be the framework. That's what everything's going to spring off of. So start off with your why. Why are you homeschooling? What are your priorities? Those are the 1, 2, or 3 things you're going to do every single day. Okay, you just write them down and you do them. All right. Okay. And here's a piece of advice for those of you who are homeschooling for the first time this year. Y'all, you just need a year to get used to homeschooling. Okay, so you're going to focus just on the basics this year: reading, writing, arithmetic. That's it. Next year, once you know what you're doing and how your family does this homeschooling thing, then you can start adding in the rest of the stuff. All right. So don't worry if you haven't started to plan yet. You can sit down right now and do these 4 things and you're all set for the year. You guys enjoy.